always amazing how much people really care about their job. Oh no, me at work. Da-da. Okay, you become the best employee ever. You're Mr. Employee. The best ever. Is your life better? Oh, you might get a promotion. You might get a 3% rise. But generally, you're still a brokey. Still a wagey. Still a dork.
See, this is the thing. If you're one of those people that genuinely want to quit your job and genuinely don't want to work a 9 to 5, you just like everyone says they don't want to. You go to any workplace, everyone says the same shit. I wish I didn't have to do this. I hate working a regular job. Oh, I wish I was an entrepreneur. I wish I owned a business. Realistically, most people without their 9 to 5 won't even know how to function. Their 9 to 5 is their identity. That's their reason for everything they do. That's their reason for everything they complain about. Because, you know, speaking for British people, we complain a lot. Complaining is like a good feeling, getting things off your chest. 95% of the time, it's around the job. It's revolving around the job. Then you get other people that genuinely want to leave and don't even want to fucking talk about the job. When I finish work, if anyone asks me how was work today, my answer would be, yeah, I've finished now. Don't want to talk about it, it's done. As soon as I left the building, my life started. While I was there, robot. When I left, me. And if you're at that point where you're going to leave, you know you're going to leave, try and make it as easy as possible at work. Do the bare minimum. When I say the bare minimum, people go, oh, well, when I lose my job, I'll get in trouble. I don't want to. The bare minimum, do your job. That's the bare minimum. Just do your job. Do what they pay you to. Like, get there when you're supposed to start. If you start at 9, get there a couple of minutes before 9. So you're on time at your desk or at your warehouse or at your machinery or whatever it is. You're on time, but you get there a couple of minutes before. You're like, this whole idea of being the best worker, like, trust me, you're gonna get no benefits, 0 benefits. You're gonna get extra work with the same pay. You're gonna get extra responsibility with the same pay. You're gonna get mugged off. Don't do it. Do your job. Do your job how you're supposed to do it. Don't not do your job. Get there on time. Be a little bit cheeky. Go to the toilet a couple of minutes before your lunch break, so you got a little bit of extra time. Do all that extra shit that you can't really be punished for. I hate punished. These people punish it. It's crazy. A lot of people are in fear of losing their job as well. People don't understand. If you've got a contracted job, you need a bunch of different warnings and then final warnings and disciplinaries and all that type of shit before you can even consider being sacked. So you'll be surprised at the shit you can get away with. Me personally, being at a job, understanding that this is soul destroying for me, didn't matter what job I was at. Didn't matter if the job was, you know, the people were good, the job was easy. It didn't matter. It's just the idea of being in this place where I've got to be there at a certain time, got to eat at a certain time, and got to rush and I got to go to the toilet because people are waiting for me and all that sort of stuff. That's the issue with me. I needed freedom. It wasn't even about necessarily the money. I would have had the same money, but just have the freedom, right? Just to make money from my phone and just be able to do what I wanted to do. But yeah, that's off topic. Make it as easy as possible for you. Don't befriend everybody. Don't put yourself in a position where they think, I need someone to do this. I'll ask him because he always says yes. You say no. Just get paid what you got. Don't stay over later than you're supposed to. If there's a clock out machine, be the first one at the clock out machine. Not super early, at the time you're supposed to leave. It doesn't matter what you look like because they cannot get rid of you as long as you do your job. That's it. There's 0 benefit of trying to be the best fucking warehouse worker or the best machine operator or the best office worker. You're not going to get no benefit. And yes, a pay rise. What the fuck? I can't even remember what pay rise I got. This bothered me so much, and this made me realise, right, I'm on my own. Nobody is going to get it. I've told this story before, but let me just wrap up this video and tell you this story. I was working a regular job and I was doing eBay reselling, right? My eBay reselling was going so well. My regular job was paying me a little under 2k a month, and then I got my eBay reselling, and I was making about an extra £1,000 a month doing my eBay reselling at this time. So essentially, an extra grand a month, an extra 12 grand a year. It's like, come on, a job is never going to give you that type of pay rise, right? And I told people, you know, oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that's really good. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Pay rise. I can't even tell you what percentage it was. I can't tell you what percentage it was. 2%, 3%. I don't know what it was. But I know I was getting about an extra £80 a month. Told people, I got a pay rise today. Oh, that's good. Oh, well done. Keep at it. You're gonna be a supervisor, then a manager. £80 a month. I got praised more for the £80 a month pay rise from my job than me trying to be somewhat of a little entrepreneur and making an extra grand for myself, you know. And that told me that, you know, it didn't bother me that much. I just said to myself, oh, I get it. People are not seeing what I'm seeing, and there's no, you're never really going to get support. No one's really going to push you to do it. Everyone's going to, like, whether they genuinely care or whether they actually do want to stop you in a malicious way, it's kind of like, oh, you're doing something that's not safe. So don't rely on that too much, because it's not going to be £1,000 every month, you know, doing eBay reselling. Well, why not? Why not? You know, these things are considered not safe. Your job's not safe. Your job's not safe. Some people see it, some people don't. My advice would be, if you're working a regular job and you want to eventually leave, do the bare minimum, as in just do your job and fucking leave. Peace.
The Rich Forever School community is now doing $100 to $100,000 challenge, right? You might hear that and think, $100 to $100,000, how's that even possible? It's already been done. We've already done it, and now we're doing it again, right? So every member, we're going to turn your $100 into $100,000. Join while you still can, and join while it's still cheap. It's currently 60 pence a day. Can you afford to miss that? 60 pence a day in order to turn your $100 into $100,000. Not to mention all the other value that's within the community. Check the promotional video, click the link. The link is somewhere around here. Join while you still can. I'll see you inside. Peace.